Major Supreme Court opinion released Friday has local pork producers concerned. In a 5-4 ruling, the Supreme Court ruled against the National Pork Producers Council over its lawsuit against California's Proposition 12. The proposition forbids the sale of pork in California when grown in certain confined conditions. Advocates say the law protects animal welfare, while opponents say the law fails to do so and will create a burden on small pork producers nationwide.
This could cause consolidation in the industry, probably hurt small producers more than large producers, and so we're just very disappointed in the ruling. It's not good for the pigs, it's not good for the people.
The Pork Producers Council will now work with California to try and make the law's implementation as smooth as possible.